We'll be right back with Dr. Drew, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Dr. Drew, and we're talking about the grieving process, aren't we? Oh, fun.
Good time.
Yeah.
Appointment television.
Yeah, that's right.
Here we go.
Oh, man. But it's funny, though, that, you know, part of what I've been feeling since my dad died has also been maybe I should be more sad, or, you know, I mean, I'm terribly sad for a little bit, and then I'm okay, and then I think I'm all right, and then it hits me like a freight train. And it doesn't seem to make any sense.
People feel immense amounts of guilt when someone dies because oftentimes there's relief. When you relief because somebody's been suffering, or relief that you've been anticipating this for so long. You've sort of been dealing with the grieving for months or even years sometimes with things like cancer. It can go on. Did you have any sense of relief with this?
God, I don't know.
Were you prepared for it? I mean, did you know this was coming?
Yes, I was prepared for it because my father and I said goodbye to each other on Friday, and he died on Sunday.
Did you believe you were saying goodbye?
Yeah, I knew I was saying goodbye. I actually cried like a wee girl all the way for about an hour after I came out of the hospital. And I have this thing that I think a lot of men have, where I don't want to show. Not only do I not want to show emotions, I'm kind of ashamed of having them.
Right, you're
embarrassed.
embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed by it. Yeah, and it's not cool, you know. Although I'm not cool anyway, but still.
I was going to say that, but anyway. But the thing that I think we lose track of in our culture a lot is that feelings matter.
Yeah.
Feelings matter a great deal. In fact, that's how we make meaning of life. I mean, really, I deal with a lot of people with death and dying, and when somebody's pressed to the mirror about what life is about, I think you and I have talked about this before, it's really always other relationships. It's other humans. And you say being of service, that's part of that.
Right.
But it's the connection with other people that gives life its meaning. I mean, that's where you get right down to it. That is what life is about.
I think so. I always find people more... like when you meet people in Hollywood, I don't know if you've had this experience. Quite a lot of people will come up and tell you how great they are.
And they are.
Yeah.
How great you are.
You know, they come up and say, "I'm so great. I'm doing this. I got that. I don't really have time. Excuse me, I'll get right back to you." Yeah. Tell Spielberg no. And I don't really like those people. But people who come up and say, "Oh God, my ass hurts and I dropped my wallet over there." You kind of can connect with someone when they have a vulnerability. Do you know what I mean?
Right, it's a feeling, right?
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. So even when your ass hurts, you can connect with somebody. Like hemorrhoids.
I don't know if necessarily their ass hurts.
I didn't know I was going to come out and talk about hemorrhoids tonight.
No. Well, it might not be hemorrhoids. It could be a bruise or something. What I mean is vulnerability allows you to communicate with someone, whereas coolness really doesn't.
We live in a culture of solutions and get it done, and it's all about, you know, feelings don't really matter. It's about, you know, choosing to do something. Yeah. That's nonsense. That is not what life is about. Life is about that human moment. I mean, life is about, I mean, you gave me a moment before I came out here, just watching you. That was, I mean, powerful. I mean,
that's the deal here, though, isn't it? That we do that. You know what, the word that I hate, that I hear a lot is closure. You know, when people say, "Oh, we're going to get closure on this," what are you talking about? I can't get closure on my dad being dead. No. What's closure for that?
No.
It's just like...
There's some things you never get over. If your spouse dies, a child dies, a parent dies, that is with you.
Right.
There's closure in the sense you had an opportunity to sort of behave in a way that finished it for you in that moment behaviorally, like you were able to say goodbye. That's a kind of
and
closure.
I feel grateful for that.
But it's not like you're jettisoning your feelings. That's not closure. Closure is just about a moment with a person where you sort of wrap things up. But this is not. This is an open book. This is the narrative of your life.
And it continues. Drew, thank you so much for coming in. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
And it's such an honor and a privilege. I can't tell you.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Dr. Drew Pinsky, everybody. We'll be right back.